From a young age, most of us learn a simple rule about the sky. The sun rules the day, and the moon rules the night. But occasionally that rule is broken. You look up on a bright afternoon and see a pale white moon sitting openly in the middle of a blue sky. It looks out of place. It raises the question of whether the sky's mechanics have failed, or if the moon has simply ignored its own schedule. Finding the answer is impossible from the ground. Looking up from the grass only shows us the effect, not the cause. To see why the moon appears when it shouldn't, we have to leave our earthbound perspective behind, pierce the clouds, and look at the solar system from the outside. Out here in the absolute vacuum of space, the concept of day and night as we know it completely disappears. Out here, there is only absolute light and shadow. The first thing to understand is that the moon is a dark, cold rock. It generates absolutely no light of its own. The moon acts as a massive mirror. The sun's rays hit the lunar surface and bounce toward Earth. Here, sunlight hits our atmosphere, scattering to create a bright blue shield. But reflected lunar light is concentrated enough to pierce right through that atmospheric veil. Seeing the daytime moon is a tug-of-war between two light sources. The moon is simply reflecting enough energy to outshine the blue sky around it. If the moon is always out there acting as a mirror, it stands to reason we should see it every single day. But most of the time, the daytime sky is entirely empty. Visibility depends on orbital phases. When the moon moves behind Earth, our planet blocks it from the daytime side. At other angles, we only see a tiny sliver of reflected light, a signal too weak to compete with the bright blue sky. A daytime moon is a moment of perfect cosmic alignment. It only happens when the orbit is positioned to send a massive payload of light directly into our sunlit atmosphere. Back on the surface, the sky looks different once you understand the mechanics behind it. The moon follows its own independent schedule. It rises and sets according to its orbit, not our clocks or bedtimes. Because of this constant motion, there are times when the moon is only up at night, times when it is only up during the day, and days where those two schedules overlap. Our atmosphere is a transparent layer, a window into deep space that remains open regardless of the hour. The next time you're outside during the day, take a moment to scan the horizon. Finding the moon in the blue sky is like discovering a hidden treasure. It is a reminder that the mechanical clockwork of the solar system is constantly moving right above us, waiting to be noticed.